Andoni. Frustrating result that ends your unbeaten run. How do you unpick that one?
I think overall we played a decent game, but decent is not enough to take something from this kind of a stadium. No, you need to have something special, and there have been moments in the game where they've made the difference. And when we had, especially now with the 2-1 second half, I remember 2 chances quite clear from Junior Kropi that I think you trust him now in these kind of situations, and we don't score. And at the end, this is about the moments. If you want to take something against City here, you have to use your moments. No, I think first half they punished us with Haaland, the way we want to play. At the end, we accept that there is a risk behind our defensive line, and probably the coordination there between the centre backs hasn't been spot on. And against other players, maybe you have time to correct, and no one notices. But against Haaland, you lose 1 meter, and it's impossible to recover because he's faster than anyone.
Yeah, I guess in that first half, it was sort of it seemed to be a couple of defensive lapses, and Haaland was straight in behind, and that was sort of...
Yes, especially the first goal. I think we were in a good moment before the goal. I think last 5 minutes before the goal, we were playing in their half and quite not comfortable. You are never comfortable, but getting to nice spots. But in one of our attacks, you lose the ball. You don't position properly. We jump. We don't cover in behind, and he punishes us. Sometimes you have to accept, that he's a difference maker, and if you make the smallest of the mistakes, he can punish you like he did today, especially in the first 2 goals, where the timing, the speed, the finishing is top class.
You showed good character, though, I felt, in the first half to first get yourselves back on level terms, and then to keep it at only 2-1 going into the break. I guess was that what you were talking about at half time, that you managed to hang in there, and could you try and get yourselves back?
Yes, we are a team that normally finishes quite well the games. So we were hoping, we need to arrive to the last minute with the game there, because normally we finish strong, and I was trusting ourselves, and probably even with the 2-1 we were playing well, we were arriving, we were having our chances, but the third goal killed you a little bit, because after you have more of the ball, you can arrive to, but you are already 3-1, it becomes really, really difficult.
And Tyler scored his first goal for the club. Obviously, it comes in a defeat, but you must be pleased for him for that. I guess showing the awareness to react first in the 6-yard box.
Yes, obviously he's not a goal scorer, and it's nice that he can add 1 goal. No, I would have preferred, obviously, that the goal gives you a point. It's not the case, but I'm happy because I think it's the 3rd game in a row we score a corner. That it means we are adding things, to our game, and I hope we can continue, in this matter the same way.
And I know you don't look at the table, you just look at the points, but even though you've lost, you're still towards the sharp end of the league and got a good number of points for after 10 games. I guess even though you have lost, you must be feeling that you're still in a good spot for where you are.
Yes, we've just played 10 games. This is now the table. It's not that doesn't matter, but it's going to change. You lose 1 game, you lose 6 positions, you win. After you recover them, is the 18 points is a good amount for the 10 games we've played. But I feel this season the Premier League is very expensive in the sense that everything's going to be very tight. Every team can beat every team almost, and I think it's a matter of consistency of the performance. Sometimes you will play better, you will be more brilliant, you will get the points. Sometimes you will not have this, or you will make mistakes that take you points. But I hope we can keep this level of performance that we've had these 10 games.
Finally, for me, obviously, that was 8 games unbeaten that's now come to a close. You go to Villa next week. That's another tough game. Yeah. How do you make sure that the players' heads don't drop perhaps after today's game ahead of going to another tough game before the break?
Yes, I think we know Villa away is one of the most difficult games. City even playing very well, they didn't get any point last week, so it's the same. We have to compete very well and take our chances in that game. We would like to add more points before the break. I think it's important we stay focused and we give importance, no, to this game, but we know that it's going to be another difficult one. Yes.
Hi, Andoni. You've spoken before about when you play the top teams, you try to force them into a game they don't like. How do you think City adapted? You know, they scored a lot with quick, direct play. How do you think they adapted to you?
I'm quite pleased of how the game has developed. You know, but it's true that when they beat you 3-1, you know, it sounds like, okay, it's a disaster, or it's not, you haven't been playing the way you wanted, or the way we play, you know, is you can accept. If you sit deeper, and maybe Haaland scores 2 headers in the second post because they've had 25 crosses, and they punish you if you go higher, you have to assume the risk that he will break to the space. I think we should have done better what we were doing. It's a matter of the coordination between the centre backs especially, but we have quite clear our idea how we are more efficient, I think, how we can improve our chances, but we have to be very, very good and almost flawless if we want to take something against City here, is the truth.
I just wondered, the longer you're at Bournemouth and you come up against more teams, do you feel like the opposition are now sort of borrowing some of your own ideas against you?
No, we face different teams with different ideas. I think City is not a big surprise. You know, City, they will try to push you, they will try to keep the possession of the ball. I think we've done good things today, but we've made also mistakes, and here they don't allow mistakes, you know, in this kind of level. So I think we can take good things from today, but it's not enough for this level against this opposition. It's not enough.
Hi, Andoni. Was there anything you could have done more in midfield with City, or is it sort of a sense that when Cherki and Foden are linking up like that, there's not an awful lot you can do?
For sure, we could have done something better, for sure. If I review tomorrow, I will tell you we should have done this. No, but I understand that it's very difficult. They put a lot of players inside against us, especially normally. They don't leave the wingers open, so they attract you a little bit, so they can exploit those spaces after with the fullbacks going a little bit more offensive. But it's not even when you are tight and you don't allow them a lot of spaces. Cherki, Foden, they can play one touch, pum, 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 and like one of the goals. No, it's not we are very far. It's like just the coordination is amazing, pum, pum. We react little bit late. This swap of the centre backs, you lose 1 meter against Haaland, you are not recovering the meter. It's going to be 3 meters at the end of the play, because against other player maybe you can recover and doesn't look so bad, but against Haaland it's going to be him against the keeper.
Cool. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Hope you're well. We'll take a show of hands for questions, please. Somewhere to start? Somewhere to start, please, guys. Jamie, thank you.
Hi, Pep. Is this further evidence that you're getting, closer to how you'd like your team to play all the time, consistently, solid, etc.?
1 week ago we were not in Villa Park, right? So
I wasn't there, so you can't blame me.
I tell you, we're not consistent. No, I said for the beginning, I like the team, many things. They read time, so I give Iraola credit the victory because I know which opening we will face. The numbers in that season, lost 1 game, but not just for that. The statistics in every game. They play minute 1, minute 95 in the same rhythm, and you are not clever. Look at the second half, the first 15 minutes, the easy balls, the sloppy balls we lost. In the transitions, nobody can stop them. So Brooks and Semenyo, they are top-class players, and organization, aggressivity, but we managed to try to bring them in a place that maybe they're feeling comfortable, and after that, of course, the talent of the players we have between the lines, and especially Erling, make the difference.
I know it's only 10 games you played, but are you starting to, as you would say, sniff that your team can, compete all season for the title, be up there?
Well, hopefully Arsenal can concede 1 goal one day, right? So it's not easy for them, but I said the energy that I didn't have, we have, and especially I had the feeling since the World Cup that we were, in that moment. But yeah, it's just 10 games, still 28 to play. Many things going to happen. Important is to be close and feel that the team is better and better. That is the point.
Pep, how delighted were you with Ryan Cherky? Obviously, he's had a stop-start beginning to his City career because of the injuries, but he was dealing well with Haaland today, linking up with him.
Yeah, but the vision in the final third is so good, the consistency, the courage to play. But the dynamic that we play, we need a little bit more time and adapt the rhythm for this Premier League, and because it's not the question, but in Swansea, make an assist for Omar, and after make a goal today, 2 assists, have this special talent, the connection with the people up front that is unique. But it's not just that; it's many things, and hopefully, step by step, can realize what we need for him.
Jordan.
Hi Pep, we've all seen how this Bournemouth team can make the game really chaotic, and top teams can struggle to deal with it. Are you quite happy with how your players, they almost embraced the chaos a bit today?
Yeah, we know it, we knew it. We talk about that embrace the challenge, that they match up, that they do all the time. It's impossible for them. They have to bring a game like maybe with a lot of, like always we try to do, with a lot of passes and after find the right moment. But it was difficult for us, difficult to make press to them because they are so aggressive. They are really, really good. The threat in behind is always there. The legs that they have is top, and especially that I like when we're stable. What we concede. I'm sorry to tell you that an unbelievable goal for the official that we were stable and we could score the second, and we had the chances 1 against 1 to the third and the fourth. But I'm 1 decade here and we know each other quite well. I'm so pleased that what we achieved with Man City, despite everything, so have been so good.
Hi Pep, have you had a chance to see a replay of their goal, and if so, what do you think?
I saw it today. Yeah.
Should it have stood?
Don't worry. I don't call to the officials and the referees. I'm not the manager to do that. What in the past a lot of prestigious managers call to the. I don't do it. Of course, they will not call me. But just go there and pull that down and make it stable. And after that, I'm sorry to tell you. So, but I said many times. So I know all the referees. I know that 1 decade perfectly what is going on in this stadium. I know it.
Okay. Martin.
Hi Pep, how will Donnarumma sort of respond to that? It's probably
save the 2 or 3 balls. You deserve a player like is not affected on that. But we consider a yellow card. That's good.
Yeah. But
we have James Trafford.
Yeah.
We're not a problem.
His confidence won't be hit by something like
that.
He's a confident guy.
He's 60, 70 years playing with Milan, in the national team. That guy is that. That did define the good player, how we react.
I bet we saw Jeremy inside a lot in the first half. How did you think he did, and how did it make the team?
I'm a genius. Tactics, my friend. I don't know. I said today I get the freedom to go outside, inside. So I said, Jeremy, you can go inside. You feel it. Go outside when you feel it. When you go outside, Nico Phil can play. That was a little bit today, but at the end, it's not about the tactics. It's have the ball to keep the ball and try to play. That is really good.
Just Kovacic as well. Is he injured?
Yeah.
How long?
Will be out for a while. Yeah. The problem is still with ankle. A little bit calcification still there, but we'll wait him for the last part of the season.
So he'll be out until the last month. Of the
No, we'll have a while. A little bit out. Yeah.
Hi Pep. You just said before when you were talking about the goal and the referees that you've never been a manager to call the referees, and lots of managers have in the past. Have you ever done that here?
Never. Me?
Yeah.
Not even in Spain, or even in Munich. But we know each other. Come on, it's 10 years. So I know that.
But I mean, even sort of earlier in your time here, would it not help for you to get it off your chest if you rang them and called them and had a
No, I don't call. I don't have time. My schedule is 3 games. I have games. I don't have time to waste my time to talking. No, absolutely not. I said to him, after we see each other, tell me if it's full or not. And I'm waiting. If it's full or not, just tell me. Just take a look. It's fine. They're brave here. In Etihad, they are brave. So brave.
Last one with Mark.
Hi, Pep. Just on Haaland, his goals. I mean, 11 goals so far. He's way ahead in the Premier League Golden Boot. But the problem is, apart from Erling, your next highest scorer's got 1 goal. Is it a concern that nobody else is scoring the goals? Or are you happy for...
Always scored today, Nico. Riley scored a goal.
1 goal. If you take Haaland out of the team, you've got your next highest scorer's got 1 goal.
It's true. It's true. But yeah, have more players. That is the players that front and it happened. Last game we played in Swansea without him, he scored 3 goals.
Swansea.
Yeah, I know. But it's a little like when you play with Messi or Cristiano, you know, the influence is so big, you know, the vision, the other. But of course we need the goals from Phil and TG and the other ones. We had the chances. We had the chances, the crosses in the byline, we had a lot.
So has he reached that level now? You said Messi or Ronaldo. Is he that important to City?
Sorry?
Has he reached that level?
Did you see the numbers of that guy?
Exactly.
Oh my God! Yeah, of course he's at levels. So the numbers from Cristiano Messi, the difference of Cristiano Messi have been for 15 years. You see Messi still in MLS, he scored 2-3 goals every day, and Cristiano in Saudi the same. So, but this is that level. So there's a guy like the way the first goal, the way he shoot the ball. You're right. He kicked the ball, go down the grass. It's like I'm going to score. This starvation, right? So. Stop. So the numbers, but especially was said many times, and today many times, how incredible coachable and manageable it is. So I'm tough sometimes with him. I want to be and say that to do this and better, and always is with a try to open-minded. There are players like him. What are you talking about? So he's down on the earth, so it's top. And after that, want to do it, and of course he leads for the goals, and sometimes the pressure cannot sustain 90 minutes, like Ryan Cherky. That's normal. That's normal. It happened. But it's without him, it will be tough, to be honest. But I'm lucky that Omar is back, and we have fit the players, and that's good.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you.